there. So today I want to read on the Counterintelligence Report. I remember when Robert Mueller testified before Congress, and it was sort of like within some other questioning, somebody asked him about a counterintelligence report, and he said, yes, there's a counterintelligence. Like, it was sort of like stunning, and then it was one of those things. And I remember for a few days, it seemed like a couple people, like I think Adam Schiff and or Eric Stilwell, I remember being like, wait, what? What is this about? Like, and I remember going, yeah, ask. And then suddenly, people stopped asking. And it just seemed like another one of those things where it's like, okay, investigations and nothing's going to happen. But I remember getting a little excited and interested in it. And then it's come up again recently because someone called Uncle Blazer on Twitter did a whole thread on it. And it seems to have connected some dots and thinks that it's big and it's going to come out. It's like basically the piece of the Mueller report that's going to be a bigger deal, maybe. And also people, it's funny, it's on Twitter and in the tarot community, and people are talking about it. So I want to find out if that's right. This counterintelligence report, is it a big deal? Is it, big and significant? And is it coming out soon? That sort of thing. What can the cards tell us about this counterintelligence report? Spirit, what can you tell us? Is it big? Is it going to give us what we want so badly, which is to just expose the truth about the 2016 election? And what can we expect? I don't know how Spirit's going to answer all of these questions, but let's see if we can get some information. What can you tell us about the counterintelligence report? Okay. Whew. Hooray. I'm going to analyze. I'll be back. Okay, so I have analyzed everything, and I think this is pretty exciting. So first, what I got here, I think that this counterintelligence report is on its way somewhere. It has, I think that confirms that Uncle Blazer thing, that it's like done and it's now gone somewhere. And I believe it's to be redacted, to decide what can be redacted and what can be given out. I see here, okay, so it's about the stealing of the election, the sneakiness, and there was money involved. There is a money trail. It was, what I would just say in plain language, I think that it was paid for, and that's what the report is about. Paid for by the campaign, yes. There's a money trail. It was stolen. That's what it's about. Or stolen, it was sneaky. Basically, I think what was done was illegal and sneaky. And yeah. The things that we would have wanted from the Mueller report, yes. What I get here at the base, I think we're looking at, and this was also in that Uncle Blazer Twitter thread. I think this might be like a Christopher Wray, someone's at the, someone is at the sort of the base of all of this who has helped this to be. I also see this, well, it's interesting because this is a King of Cups, this is a Knight of Cups upside down. I think there was someone hanging around in the Trump campaign, sort of at the service of the president or whatever, the administration, who was really withholding maybe sort of acting like a friend, but really withholding in order for the investigation to continue. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So the idea in Uncle Blazer's thread was that it was a secret, that the Mueller report was sort of the surface investigation, and this was in the background. And that's what I think this is showing us. Until Mueller said it that day, at which time, enough had been accomplished that they couldn't stop it. So I think that this is saying, yeah, it was sort of like behind the scenes, a secret to those who would try to shut it down, like the Bill Barr and the Donald Trump. This, I think, is someone who there's a little bit of credit that could be given. Maybe it is, and I don't really know Christopher Wray or his, views or anything, but I feel this to be a high up FBI person who allowed for this, and maybe it is him, because even though he was at the service of Trump, he did the right thing. Like, this is like a soulful person who acted in the right, and as a king being, sort of like a Christopher Wray, who I believe is the sort of up there director, who would have allowed for this to continue and sort of hold that middle ground between doing what's right and placating the president. So, okay, I see this as that this is absolutely, 10 of Swords cannot be more of like, someone's going to get destroyed by this report. Destroyed. It's huge. So, that gives me just like a ton of energy. Like, it's real. It's serious. It will just destroy them. That's what I think the cards are telling me. And then this Page of Cups, I kind of trying to figure this out here. This would be the environment. What I get from this is that someone is playing that it's nothing, it's fine. Like, the reality is this thing is huge, and someone's playing, because the contrast between these two cards, and the sort of like, oh, it's just nothing, it's all fine. Like, someone is making it appear to be smaller than it is. This actually did fly out upside down when I initially got it. So this Six of Cups upright would be a sort of a neighborly, let me do something nice for you and you do something nice for me. And it's neighborly and it's nice. Upside down, I believe that the hopes and fears, the hopes is to expose, like, I think that what we're actually, the upside down would be the corrupt version of that, which is Trump and Russia. It's the upside down, the crooked, the corrupt version of I'll do something nice for you, you do something nice for me. What we want is for that to come out, and that is their worst fear, is that would come out. And then I was wondering if this card would come out, and I love that also as a clarifier. I got the Sun with this. This Illusion Delusion card, this Seven of Cups. This, to me, is the disinformation campaign. I believe it was paid for in order to steal the election from Clinton with all this, and that it's going to be exposed. The manipulative tactics that were used, the brainwashing, the cult stuff, the aggressive, the violent, like, I hope that in the Counterintelligence Report we are going to see all of the sick basis for the methods that they use to try to poison American minds, to get them to believe in them and to believe in lies, and in order to try to hurt democracy. And so that is totally what the report is about, I think. It's these methods, paid for in order to steal this election. They didn't know there's people, that are helping this to stay covered and to stay, so there's like sort of good people within the bad people, I think, something like that. And this, as far as my question being, is this going to happen soon? Okay, so this 2 of Swords upright would tell me a stalemate. You got to wait, right? Upside down, the wait is over. So I know that sounds too good to be true. I don't know if it's saying that this is sort of something that could happen presently. Wait is over. Okay, so I mean, it's too good to be true, but I put out the question, and this is what the cards are telling me. And then at the base, I got this 6 of Wands, and I see this as, I think that ultimately we're going to realize that Mueller did not let us down. I think there's that feeling, like, are you kidding me? You didn't find what we needed to find. I think that he sort of did his report, and in the meantime, they were secretly passed off another type of report to happen, and Mueller handled this one. But I think this is Mueller here, that we are going to sort of celebrate ultimately again. So, I'll take it. I don't know. I keep hearing people say September they see Trump leaving. I don't know. If something like this happens, I would find it hard to believe he would still be here in September. So, and I want to do a read on that too. I want to do a Trump read. But I think this is pretty cool, and I think it answered my question and in an exciting way. So I hope you liked it. Let me know if you had any thoughts on the cards we pulled here, and I will talk to you later. Bye.